These could be the best looking irons I've ever seen. Hi everyone, my name is James Robinson and welcome back to this YouTube channel. Bob's making a weird face, he's going like, ooh, because these are the brand new M15s from Mizuno. As you can see, they look absolutely delightful. Now, you may be a bit taken aback here because they're not actually a blade iron. Yes, they're a little bit more compact. Yes, they do look absolutely stunning. And we've actually just tested the 13s as well, which I did rather enjoy. I did find they went a very similar distance altogether, so that could be a very interesting thing as we move on. But we're going to go 5 iron first, but we'll work our way down the set here with these 15s because I've had Mizuno MP32s, Mizuno MP33s, Mizuno 67s, Mizuno 63s, Mizuno MP1s, JPX 919s, JPX 919 Talls, JPX 20 Talls. Basically, I've had a lot of Mizuno irons. And I've never seen one. You know what, that's a lie. That's a complete and utter lie. I have seen one as sleek as this because the MP32s are the best iron ever made and I wish Mizuno would bring them back. I've got it off my chest, it's okay. But for a set of irons that do have a little bit of forgiveness in them, these are a hollow bodied design and they look absolutely, I mean, look at that. We could just spend 8 minutes looking at this, couldn't we, Bob, really? But that's what Big Al did in his reviews. If anyone wants to check that out, you can go and have a look. But we've got full swing down behind us here. We're going to see just how good these irons are, see if they can perform. It's quite cold today, so I anticipate ball speed to be down a bit, but that's okay. It feels like a shame to hit them, doesn't it? Really does feel a shame to hit them. They're made out of grain flow forged HD chromoly, Bob. Cool. Chromoly. It's like a chrome alloy, that. But 5 iron to kick off with. We'd hope for around a 200, you'd think. Right. Do they feel as good as the 13s? That'll be an interesting one. Nice, kind of thicker top line. I've hit that really bad. That's a terrible strike, but it'll be a really interesting... Tell you what, that's got 170 yards on the old full swing, or the new full swing, spinning at 3.7. I mean, it's not the best. It was a very, very low strike. It was out the middle of the, well, it was out of the face though, which is more than we can say for some of the 13s that we've just hit. So when it comes to this, what are Mizuno looking at? Who are they trying to sell these irons to? Because we know that Mizuno make fantastic blade options. We know they're not very easy to hit. And we also know that the category of, say, this iron here is absolutely dominating. So this is the P770. We all know that TaylorMade make a fantastic hollow-bodied players club. And I think Mizuno have looked at that and gone, they're kind of stealing some of our thunder because these brands like TaylorMade, like PXG, like Tacomo, like... they're making irons that look fantastic, but are a little bit easier to hit. That's when Mizuno thought, you know what, we need in on that. I mean, you can see there, for that to go 170 yards on the strike it was, is pretty good, especially out here in the elements. That's really good. That's really good, and it has that kind of quintessential Mizuno feel and sound, which isn't an easy thing to do. Brands try to replicate that and struggle massively. Now, this is what I'm talking about. That was a good strike. Spin axis, so it's just a slight draw on that one, as you can see. It's carried 190, it's spinning around 4,000. Quite low spin, but it's a hollow body design, so it's always going to be. But it's a nice kind of 215 total. So, yes, we do want distance from these irons. I think anyone who looks at these irons and doesn't think, I want to hit maybe a club further, I want to hit something that can really, really help me generate that distance, but also something that looks good in the bag, something that can be a bit of a talking point. Because Mizuno fans are like, I was going to say Tesla owners, but they're not that bad. It's like, I say this from my heart because I'm a Mizuno guy myself as well. You know what you like, and you like what you know.
I have absolutely no idea what's going on.
Is that right, Bob? Have you ever had, you've never had Mizunos, have you? You're not that guy. Bob had Bridgestone irons. Wow. Wow, that's the best shot I've hit all year. It is the 5th of January, but 4,000 spin, very similar carry, 202 total. So we can generate good distance from these. 200 yards for a 5 iron for me is pretty solid, it's pretty good. I'm very much looking forward to jumping down into the set of these and jumping into the 7 iron and the 9 iron and just seeing how good these can truly be. Guys, comment below, could you see yourself using these? I am going to have a little premise here that they are quite expensive. Do you get what you pay for in this life, Bob? Depends what you buy, exactly, yeah. Okay, so moving down into the 7-iron of this set, and again, this is more of a kind of compact shape, but it still has that kind of surface area where you think, you know what, I can have a go at this. I can certainly try and work my magic with them. So I'm a huge fan of what Mizuno have tried to do here, because I understand totally, we'll get that in a minute, Bob, why they've done it, and I understand the audience for it. If Bob puts on screen now some kind of slow-mos of the head shape, minimal offset, but nice thick top line. So I think that's a really, really generous look from the guys at Mizuno. And with the 7-iron, what would we hope for? Around a 160 to 170, something like that. So we're uphill into the wind. Really, really good, strong head design, this. Look at that for a flight as well. You see how low that's come out? Really low and penetrating towards this par 3. What have we picked up? So we wanted 160 to 170. This is one of the things that we found with the 13s as well, you know. Bang.
Damn.
So, you're okay. Bob's not been around people for a couple of days and you can tell. Spin was a little bit low, so 170 carry is kind of where we do want it, but it has run out to 190, which was a little bit worrying when I first looked down at it. But it was that kind of low shot, wasn't it? Can we hit one that is a similar distance, but launches nice and high? Because I think that you don't really want your 7-iron going like that the whole time, do you? So let's move it a little bit forward in the stance. We'll try not to be as penetrating with it. That's a terrible strike. That is, I mean, it's gone middle of the green. I really can't complain where it's gone on the green. It's a 150 carry that time, spinning at 5.6. So I mean, a 150 carry with that bad a strike with a 7-iron certainly isn't the end of the world for me. What has it gone total? 164. So I look at that and I think, you know, some of the 7-irons I use, be it just like a random CB or a nice traditional 7-iron, they're the kind of numbers almost we're getting on a good hit. Right, come on. There we go. A little bit higher, nice strike, nice shot. I think that's going to be similar to the first one, around the kind of 170 carry. What do you think it is, Bob?
It's a 170 carry.
It's a 170 carry. So it's a very low spin though. And I do feel like that's where some of the other brands have managed to generate more spin with the power to harness it. Let's move into the low irons, because that could be where it could really kind of come unstuck. If we start striking the 9-iron and it carries 160, for example, are we in trouble there? Guys, comment below, what do you think to these so far? Outstanding looking irons, they feel as good as ever, performance-wise. Let's continue. So guys, just a really quick one. As a lot of you may have seen, I've been using the brand new full swing kit for my numbers in the videos in 2026. I've been trusting it for testing. I've been using it to help enhance my game, and I've been absolutely loving it so far. I love the portability. I love the ease of use. I love that it can go in my golf bag. And also, guys, if you want to check out, there will be a link in the description with a little, because I honestly think I've massively upgraded my numbers with this full swing kit. Right, so this par 3 measures 155 yards. So the 9-iron should potentially be about the right club with this distance that we are finding with them. So can I give you that, Bob, rather than throw it on the floor? Thank you very much. I do feel like we can try as hard as we want to talk about the tech in these. We can really kind of say how they feel and stuff. But you know, the look of them, they've absolutely nailed it, haven't they? And the funny thing is, I'd love to be a designer for Mizuno, because you basically just go, yeah, because it's just so simple, isn't it? And I think whenever they've tried to overdo it in the past, they've struggled. And there's no need to do that, right? Come on, just a couple of good swings with the 9. I'd like to see 7,000 spin and above. I understand we're not going to get like 8 or 9, but 7 and above would be nice. That's as good as I've got with a 9-iron. That's a lovely big high draw. It's centre struck. It felt fantastic. Ball speed's good. Tell you what. I sound like Gary Martin. I tell you what. 149 carry, 7.3 spin. So it's above 7 like we wanted. 155 total. So it's bang centre of the green there with the 9-iron that we're talking about. And this really is I think, the bones of this video, the bones of this test and the review, because I was worried. I was a little bit kind of worried that the numbers we're generating with the long irons and with the kind of mid irons were going to be overly difficult, like teeing a ball up. All I'm trying to do here is match it. I'm going to try and hit the same shot, the same numbers, because consistency is always going to be key. Can we carry it 149 to 150? Again, spin around 7.5. That felt good, but I've pulled it just a touch. The impressive factor here will be if I have pulled it. I'll tell you what, that is really good. To say that I've pulled that, it's still spinning at 6.8. I mean, the carry's up at 155. I hope it's not gone like a 170 total, 164. So we are generating a little bit more there, but I did pull it. And even with a bladed iron, if you do kind of generate those impact factors, spin's going to drop, you're going to hit those kind of shots. So far, so good. Front to back dispersion, 6 yards in it. A nice 150 would be nice here. Honestly, I'm sold on them. The 7 and the 9 iron, absolutely sold on. That felt phenomenal. 7,000 spin. We wanted the 150, didn't we? Guys, get in the comments below, could you see yourself using these brand new Mizuno M50? I keep wanting to say MP, but it's not, it's just M. M15 irons, I think look fantastic. They're very expensive. With a good fitting, these could well be the best hollow-bodied irons of 2026. I was going to say 2023 then. That's our... Anyway, if you want to check this out, links in the description. Really enjoying using it. Apart from that, we'll see you all at the same time tomorrow. Goodbye.